So for those that want to drive a school bus, you need to memorize this paper right here. So to begin, we're going to be doing a safe start and brake check. So you're going to come, you're going to sit, you're going to put the seatbelt on, you're going to put the key in the ignition, you're not going to start the bus. That's going to just enable you to start the steps right here. 1. Press down on brake with engine off. I hear the motor working for the brakes. So yes, you're going to hear and then that's normal. 2. Turn key on click to right. 1 click to the right, basically on the run position without starting it. 1 click. The second click will start the engine. You don't want to do that. And ABS light on and off. You're going to see a bunch of lights coming off, but it's very important for you to mention the ABS and that it will happen within 5 seconds. Then you're going to put the bus in drive and you're going to try to start it. It's not going to start because it's not supposed to. And after that, you're going to put it in neutral and it's going to start. Now you're going to keep parking brake on, put bus into drive and accelerate between 1,000 to 1,500 RPMs. Parking brake holds. And now you're going to release parking brake, pull up, driving no more than 5 miles per hour, press service brakes, bus stop smoothly, not pulling to the left or the right. And now you're going to secure bus, it seems, turn wheel all the way to the right, left. Turn off the bus, and then I'm just gonna say, I already know it, so I'm just gonna, instead of trying to read this crazy stuff, you're gonna take the key, very important, and then you're gonna chuck the front passenger side of the bus, front and back with the 2 chucks that you have. And then you're gonna basically sit in the bus. You're gonna put your seatbelt on. You're gonna pump the brakes 3 times and hold it on the 3rd pump. And it should not go to the floor for 5 seconds. And you're going to count to 5. And if it doesn't go to the floor, it doesn't fade, that means that the brakes are good. If it goes to the floor, you have a leak and you need to put that bus out of service and go drive a new bus and then have the mechanic look at it. Or if you're like me, that you're a straight up genius, you can just, after you're done with that trip and what have you, do it yourself. That way 1,000% sure the job is done correctly. Because you can't, nowadays it's kind of, unless you know somebody that's like, good. But there's been mechanics out there that they'll promise you the world and then you'll have even worse problems when they try to fix stuff. And you have to take it to another mechanic, and now the mechanic will tell you how much. Anyway, let's just continue here. All right. This completes my brake check. And yep. And you're going to do that. Now you're going to do the inside pre-trip. Inside pre-trip. Start top to bottom, left to right, so you don't miss anything, and stay exactly what you are doing. So yeah, seatbelt not frayed and locked. Service windows open, both sides smoothly. It's only one service window actually, the one on the left on the bus. And both sides, there's the front and the back side. And they're clean, not cracked. Windshield clean, clear, not cracked. All molding in place. Service door windows are clean, clear, not cracked. All molding in place. All 7 mirrors are clean, clear, and adjusted to me. PA inside testing. 1, 2 outside testing. It's a little switch you hit on for either inside or outside. Dome light on. Lights work on and off. Strobe light on, off, which we will check outside if working. Heater pump on, off, mirror heat on, off, defroster fan low, high, off, step well heater on, off, high, passenger heater on, low, high, emergency red, override on, I see in my mirror it's working, off, master switch on, pushing for ambers, on, I see in my mirror they are working, also in my indicator. Opening the door, reds are activated and working. I see in my mirror and on my indicator. Also door open smoothly and step well lights is working. Closing door, turn headlights on. I see they are working. in my crossover mirrors, I see my emergency back door light is working, my passenger mirror, water temp, normal range for this bus, oil pressure, normal for this bus, RPMs idling, normal for this bus, miles per hour, speedometer working. I know because when I did my pull-up, I have enough fuel for my trip. Batteries are charged. Defroster work from low to high. Left directional works. I see in my crossover mirror, also in my dash. Right directional work. I see in my crossover mirror, also in my dash. Wash fluid working. Wiper blades are working low to high. High beams, high indicator working on my dash. Also see working on my crossover mirrors. Hazard working. I see them. They're working on my crossover mirrors and both inside and outside on the dash. Steering wheel has no more than 2 inches of play. Horn works. All gear shift smoothly. Now you're gonna turn bus to the accessory position and shut headlights off. Undo seatbelt and get out of the driver's seat. Driver's seat is secure. Aisle is clear, no tripping hazards. Making my way down the aisle, I will check all seats bottom back for securement. Pushing child check button all the way in the back by the emergency door. Emergency exit door is clearly marked. Emergency door opens freely and closes and is secure and buzzer works. Head bumper is secure, no chips. Windows clear, molding in place. Windows open, no more than 7 inches. You must open one window on each side of the bus. Emergency exit window is clearly marked and opens freely and buzzer works. Repeat for all emergency windows. Emergency hatch is clearly marked, open freely, buzzer works. Repeat for all emergency hatches. First aid kit secure and full. Spill clean up kit. Bodily fluid spill kit, perhaps it's talking to about spill clean up kit secure and full. Body extinguisher secure, fully charged and pinned. 3 reflective triangles are secure in the box and in working condition. 2 chocks outside securing the bus. Registration and insurance are valid and up to date. Head bumper secure, no rips. Stairs are clear, no rips or lifting of threads. Stairway light lens secure, not cracked. Handrail secure. Open door. Shut bus completely off. Take your key. Yep, very important. Service door has no rips or tears and molding in place. Cow step opens and is secure. Mirrors is secure. Front tire thread is evenly worn for 30 seconds. And then the temperature the PSI is 105. No bubbles, rips, bulges, or tears to the sidewall. Rim is secure with lug nuts in place. They're not loose. There's no shiny threads. Rims is not cracked or dented. No illegal welds. Valve caps are pressed and secure. No brake fluid. Hubcap is secure, not leaking. Mud flap is secure and not torn and no more than 6 inches from the ground. Crossover mirrors are secure. Start at the top of the front of the bus. Move top to bottom, left to right. School bus sign is visible. So it looks like you're at the front now. Your three amber ID lights secure, not cracked. 2 amber lights secure, not cracked. 2 reds lights secure, not cracked. Both clearance lights on either side are secure. Windows clear, not cracked, all molding in place, secure with up-to-date inspection sticker. Grill is secure, not cracked. 2 headlights, 2 directionals, hazard lights, secure, not cracked. License plate secure, matches registration and up-to-date. Bumper secure, not cracked. Looking under the bus, there is no leaks. Walk to driver's side of the bus. 2 amber, 1 red. Clearance light secure, not cracked. Emergency exit clearly labeled on the outside and have reflective tape. All windows are secure, not cracked. Stop sign secure, not cracked. Directional secure, not cracked. Cow step opens and is secure. Company town clearly labeled. Battery box are secure, not leaking. No exposed wires, no corrosion. 3 reflectors, 2 orange, 1 red, secure, not cracked. Looking under the bus, we have drive shaft, which is straight, secure, and all guards are in place. Exhaust is secure with no cracks or leaks. Frame is straight. Behind the rear tires are the leaf springs, secure by U-bolts, which are attached to the rear axle. They are attached and not cracked and secured. And they are secured. There's dual tires, no debris is between them, with 3 inches of clearance. Thread worn evenly, and it's at least 230 seconds, and it's at 105 psi. Tire has no bubbles, rips, tears, and rims is not dented or cracked. Secure with lug nuts, which are secured, and there's no shiny threads or rust trails. Axle seal secure, not leaking. Valve stem secure. Mud flap secure, not ripped. No more than 6 inches from the ground. Walk to back of the bus. Strobe light is secure, not cracked. 3 reds ID lights are secure, not cracked. 2 reds clearance lights secure, not cracked. School bus sign visible. 2 amber lights secure, not cracked. 2 reds secure, not cracked. Emergency door clearly labeled, has reflective tape, opens freely, lock in place, closes and is secure. Windows clean, clear, not cracked, all molding in place. Both hazard lights secure, not cracked. Both brake lights secure, not cracked. Both reverse lights are secure, not cracked. Both tail lights are secure, not cracked. License plate secure, up to date, matches the front. 2 red reflectors, also matches the paperwork. 2 red reflectors, not cracked. Bumper is secure, not cracked, indented. Tailpipe is secure, not leaking. Shocks are secure, not leaking. Drum is secure, not leaking. And if you've been memorizing this, they'll probably just be like, all right, you already know it, so it'll be even shorter. Fuel tank secure with metal cage, not leaking. Make your way to the driver's side of the bus. Start by naming differences. If testers doesn't stop you after that, then repeat everything from driver's side. Differences of passenger side are: fuel door opens, there's a cab secure with safety chain and gasket, closes and secured. Capacity of the bus clearly marked, which is the how many people, how many kids. DEF door opens, there's a cap, closes, and that's for that's exhaust fluid. Make sure you don't put diesel or something crazy in there. Secure door, which I mentioned is in the beginning. Okay. Let's see what else. At this point, ask examiner to help you do the body check in front and back. Grab your chocks, go in the bus, sit in the seat, and put seatbelt on. Shut door and start the bus. Turn headlights on. Wait for thumbs up signal from the examiner. You start with the rear lights, then the front. After you do every step, you will wait for thumbs up. So yeah, you're gonna do the left directional, right directional, hazards, brake, press, hold, reverse lights, ambers, reds. You can do the lights too if you want to. There we go, the high beam. Yep, here we go. It sets it right here too, actually. Keep reds on. Examiner will make a way to the front of the bus. Also, she will check strobe light working once she goes to the front bus shut door to activate reds. So yes, the front, you're going to do the left, the right directional, hazards, high beams, ambers, and the reds. The reds is basically what flashes back and forth on school buses. All right. Examiner will come back to the bus, tell her you completed your pre-trip and shut door, and wait for examiner's instructions. If doing skills, keep master switch off. If going to the road, put master switch on. The examiner will ask if you're road ready, and that means master switch on. So yes, master switch on means you're road ready. All right, so you're gonna do a pickup. So at 250 feet, you're gonna turn on your ambers, and you're gonna make sure the master switch is on. That way, the reds come by themselves. And then at 100 feet, you're gonna turn on your right directional. You're gonna pull to the right as far as practical. At 50 feet, you're going to announce bus approaching. Please stay clear. At 20 feet, you're going to stop. And then you're going to open the door, secure a bus. You're going to check your danger zones while the curbside kids are getting on the bus. The ones on the sidewalk next to you on the right side, passenger side. And then after that, once they're all seated, you're going to check your danger zones. You're going to tell the crossover students, the kids that are across the street on your side, after you watch the danger zones and make sure there's no cars that are going to hit them, you're going to say, it's safe to cross. You're going to watch students cross and get on the bus. As they're seated, you're going to check your danger zones. Put in left directional on. Unsecure the bus. Announce bus is leaving. Staying clear. Checking danger zones. You're going to then close the door and proceed into traffic. That way it's as smooth as possible. So in the beginning, you want to open your door as soon as possible. Once you stop, and then you're going to close the door at the last very step after you proceed into traffic. Before you proceed into traffic. That way it's as smooth as possible. You can stop traffic as smoothly as possible so that people don't cut you off. Now, drop off. Approaching 250 feet, activating ambers. Approaching 100 feet, you're going to turn on your right directional and pull to the right as far as practical. At 50 feet, you're going to announce bus approaching, please stay clear. You're going to stop at 20 feet before the stop. You're going to open the door, secure the bus. You're going to ask crossover students, the kids that are going to cross the street, to please come up. You're going to check your danger zones. Then you're going to tell those students, take 3 giant steps away from the bus and 10 giant steps in front of the bus and wait until I cross you. You're going to check your danger zones again. And then once it is safe to cross, you're going to tell them that it's safe to cross. Watching students cross and ask safely, once they're safe on the curb, and they're just going home, and they already crossed. You're gonna check your danger zones, and then you're gonna tell the other students to please come up, and you're gonna tell them take 3 giant steps away from the bus. Have a good day. Then after that, you're gonna check your danger zones, put a left directional on. You're gonna unsecure the bus, announce bus is leaving, please stay clear. And watching danger zones at the very end, you're gonna shut the doors and proceed into traffic. And then as you're watching it close, because apparently it was an incident where I guess the kid didn't go off, didn't I don't know what the heck happened, but the kid got stuck. The kid, and the driver did not know, and the kid got dragged. So, I guess the kid was trying to get out, and then the driver didn't really watch the door close all the way, or what have you. The driver didn't see it. The kid that was just getting off the bus, and the kid got dragged. All right, you have to, kids are fast, and kids are slow too, at the same time. All right, let's see. The kids, kids are kids. Railroad. Approaching 200 feet, shutting master switch off, putting hazards on. Shutting off all noisemakers and telling kids to be quiet. Stopping 15 to 50 feet from the tracks or at the cross line. It's usually a little cross mark. It's a big ass white line. Sorry for saying that, but it's a big white line. I know this might be on YouTube and they might demonetize it or something. You know what they be doing. They might take it down, that is. All right, secure my bus. Open door. Open window. So yeah, you're going to secure the bus, open door, open window so you can look and listen. You're going to say, I don't see or hear the train. And you're going to say, there's enough clearance, which means that your bus length plus another 15 feet. And then you don't see no commercial vehicles crossing, like a tractor trailer or another bus. And then you're going to unsecure the bus, shutting door, proceeding, That's when you open the door and open the window. Make sure that your master switch is off and all that. That way it doesn't come on. That way it goes smooth for you. You're gonna unsecure the bus. Proceed over the tracks. You're not gonna shift no gears. I don't think. I mean, why would you do that if you're in a this things are easy. They're like automatic. You're not even doing tractor trailer stuff. You no double clutching, nothing. All right. And then you're gonna safely cross the tracks, and then once you proceed. Yeah, so once you cross the tracks plus the 15 feet, you can shut off your hazard lights, and you're gonna turn on your noise makers. Which is the heater, what have you, whatever makes noise. All right. So in case of a breakdown, when doing a breakdown, examiner will have you either do it on the road you're on after the drop off or once you get onto the highway. The examiner will say, please do a breakdown now. Say everything that you are doing. I put my right directional on and pull as far as right as possible. Stop my bus and secure it. I curb my tires and put my hazards on. I shut bus off, take my key and my chocks, get out, chock front passenger side tire, front and back. If that is flat, then I would chock passenger rear, front and back. I'll assess the situation. If I'm going to be longer than 10 or 15 minutes, I will put my triangles on and call dispatch. If it's unsafe, I will have two responsible children lead the other children off the bus and 100 feet away. I will count them as they get off, then go check the bus for people sleeping or hiding, then grab my key, first aid kit, rejoin, and recount the children. Curving, turn wheels all the way to the right if you are on a flat ground or downhill. Turn all the way to the left if you're uphill. Triangles. Undivided, unlimited highway, 100 feet front, 10 back, and then another 100 feet. So, yeah. And then if it's unlimited, it's 10, 100, and then another 100. Questions, to clarify, that would be 10 and then 100 and 200, let's say. That's what that means. And that's most likely what's going to be. All right, let's see. Questions that will be asked during your road test. Yes, you need to know the height of the bus so you can make sure that you can go under certain bridges. If there's nothing on the bridge, that means that it's at least 14 feet. Let's see. What is the weight of the bus? You need to know that in tons and pounds. That way you know that you can go over a certain bridge. What's the length of the bus? You need to know that, so you know how much length you need to fit in certain places. What's the maximum speed of an unlimited highway? So unlimited, basically it's like a highway. So it's like literally like 95. So no. So unlimited means that it could be anything. Like it's like a normal road. It's 35. So that means like a normal road where you can turn left. It is multiple exits. There's doors. Like town. There we go. You're in a town. You're in the middle of a town. 35. The maximum speed of a limited highway, which is there's not you can only get off at certain exits, and that's basically like highway. Yeah, so highway, it's limited because there's only certain exits, and then unlimited means that there's lots of exits, and you can exit anytime, and that's usually a town. When you're driving down the town, you can turn right on Edward Street, you can turn left on Main Street, and there's a bunch of streets. That's town. So the first unlimited is town, and limited is basically highway. They will ask other questions while you're driving, like what the speed limit on the road you're on and what a sign means when you drive by it. And can you go over a certain ton bridge or under a certain height bridge? Make sure to listen to what they say and don't look at them more than choice in your mirror. Yeah, so look at the signs and don't try to you might get into an accident if you're trying to let's say you go by it and you don't know what it said or whatever and you're trying to oh, what that say? Oh, let me look at the mirror, and then you're not looking where you're going, and bam, and you fail, and you get into a crash or something crazy. Be proactive. Look at the signs and memorize them because they might ask you. All right. Let's see. Other things to know: always use directionals 100 feet or one telephone pole from the turn you're taking. Always come to a complete stop before you make any turns. At a stop sign, stop before the sign, then tell the examiner that you cannot see clearly, so you will roll up and stop again. Do not go over the double yellow line when taking any right turns. When switching lanes on a tractor trailer, you might have to go over the double yellow line, but on a bus, you should be good. On a tractor trailer, you don't want to eat curbs. You'll fail instantaneously if you hit a curb. But on a bus, you should be fine. When switching lanes, put directional on. Make sure you take wider turns. You're not driving a car. You're driving a bus. Make sure you take the turns appropriately. When switching lanes, put directionals on. First, look in mirrors, making sure you have plenty of room to move over when move into lane, and then shut the directional off. So in the area that you're on, you should be good. But in town, on a tractor trailer, sometimes you have to eat those yellow lines, or you'll hit a car, and you rather eat a yellow line than hitting a car. And that's it.